limiting beliefs is holding you back, or is it holding you back? The way you think holding you back, how you feel about yourself holding you back. Because how do you break free from that? How do you break free from the limited beliefs that you're not good enough, or the way you've been programmed? I call it mental slavery, because your mind is trapped in this box. It's just like when they brought the slaves over, right? And they conditioned us to be in the alignment of having a master. So our mind has mastered being okay and being content with just having just enough to get by, or being in the struggle bus over and over and over, because we are conditioned to go to work, pay our bills, and be all right with a little bit left over, or broke from one paycheck to the next. And we never think about or think that we can achieve that next level, because we've been told, well, only the smart people can do that, or only the people that was born with money can do that. So that less than thinking always hold us back. It held me back for so long. Like, I would look and I see somebody that maybe they had a nice car, they lived in a nice neighborhood, or they had a $300,000 house, or $500,000 house, or $1 million house. And I was like, and I would be like, okay, I can afford this what they call middle class neighborhood. And it wasn't really middle class, it was still broke, it was still poverty. And that was programmed in, because you really think like you gotta come from money, or you gotta work in a corporate structure to have those things. And the people you're around, they actually reinforce that negative thinking. And then in school, you reinforce, because they don't teach you money. They don't teach you the philosophy of how money works. They don't teach you about how debt really works. So when you not taught none of these things, and you're taught just less than, and not how to think wealthy, not how to invest in yourself, not how to do the things it takes to get your life to a higher standard, to a higher state of living, then you will always be with the less than attitude or concept about life in general, because you teach your children that. You teach other people, catch on to your limited beliefs. And that's why I call it a mental slavery, because until you break free of that, you will always be looking at other people like they better than you. Money don't make people better than you. Okay, I want to say that. But you have to understand that you have the same thing inside of you to achieve. You have the same opportunity that they have. If you decide to say, okay, I'm going to break free, I'm going to go learn, I'm going to teach myself, I'm going to invest in me, and you can start building your own empire. You can start being the best version of yourself. And that is going to be so much better, because that confidence, once you start to break and you start to realize that you can start accomplishing things you never thought you could, it's going to start to heal that negative or that less than programming that's in you, because it's a programming. Because let me tell you a story. I was in school and they put me in special classes, and Miss Durant, I never forget this woman. She was like, you're not like everybody else. It's okay that you're slow. So she was telling me I was slow. I didn't learn like everybody else. So I think I was in the 2nd grade when they started that. And I wasn't special enough to get put in special ed. I was special enough to get put in a special class that they technically made up, you know. So I went through thinking this Miss Durant, who I thought was a lovely lady, was programming me to be stupid. And I went through school in life programmed like that. I really did. I really always looked at other people like they were smarter than me, so I really didn't try. I really played the part that they had started to instill in me, which was instilled long before that. I was just following a script, you know? And it's the same thing, you know? And then you got to realize that, man, this is a programming. And now we have one of the greatest opportune times because YouTube has information about financial literacy. All you got to do is separate yourself, spend time, rewind it. If you don't get whatever somebody's saying, go apply it, come back, rewind it, get your laptop, set it right there, whatever you got to do to learn to get it. Nobody is measuring how fast you're going to get it. It's getting it. There's no race. The race is in you. You don't compete with nobody else. Compete with you, the best version of you. That's how you break free. You break free from this because you start to work and you reprogram your mind. You got to reprogram your mind from being a slave into a productive greatness. The greatest tool God ever created, put inside of your head. And now you have a chance to program it in the right way. And that negative thinking is spread throughout generations. It's so easy to spread negative. But you can change that. You can change it because you can become the best version of you. You can say, today I'm done. I am going to be the best version of me. I'm going to show up. I'm going to build my empire brick by brick. That's putting new information inside your head daily. Trying something you're afraid to do to build confidence. Confidence is the beginning of a new version of yourself. Because you will do everything it takes to nurture that. We're not taught these things. We're not taught that money is a tool to accomplish the greatest things we want in our life. It ain't your friend. It don't have emotions. It don't care what color you is. It don't care. It don't get mad. It just want to be worked. It just want to go to work for you. That's what it want to do. Okay? But you got to work to get there. You got to put in the work to get to that point to where it starts to work for you. And it starts here. It starts with that breaking that limited belief. It starts with everything you ever wanted in your life, that traveling you want to do, the things you think that people say that you can't do, you can. And you got to believe it within inside of yourself, though. You got to break free from all the mess and all the noise. I call it the escape clause. You got to escape from the noise. You got to break free from the noise because the noise will keep you in bondage and chains. That's another one of those things that keep you. And the people you keep in your life, that means you no good because they don't understand what you after. You know what I'm saying? It's good because they want to hear you around because you are good. They call you the dreamer. But no, you're really dreaming because you can do it, but you can't do it with them. You cannot take them and try to get them to do something that they ain't ready to do. And they ain't. They going to be doing the same thing next year, same thing the year after. You have to be that. You have to be it for you. You got to be your greatest cheerleader, but you can do it. My name is Willie. Put it in the comments if you're going through something. Let's build this tribe. Let's build your empire one brick at a time. Come on now. Lock in. Like, subscribe, comment.